Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with Dave's Faves. And today I want to talk to you about Prokofiev's Fifth Symphony. Now, this is a piece of music that I have really discussed frequently on this channel because it's one of those great symphonies that almost nobody does well. It has just thousands of miserable performances, and by some very major artists. I mean, like Ormandy's was never too great. Sells was never too great. I mean, this was the Prokofiev symphony, aside from the classical, that everybody did. And so many of them just did it horribly, absolutely horribly. And, especially the climax of the first movement, where you've got the cymbals going crash and the tam-tam going whack, and you don't even hear them. You don't hear the tam-tam. How can you not hear a fortissimo tam-tam? It's, da-da-dum, crash, da-da-da-dum. I mean, how do you not hear that, right? It should be like, but it's the way it goes. Anyway, there are, however, some splendid performances of the Fifth. There really are. Amongst them, like the sort of short list that I've always had, Carillon, which was a shock. What a shock, especially because he hates percussion. And it's true, there isn't much bass, but the string playing is amazing. And he uses some splashy, crazy tam-tam that's just ear-shattering. It's wonderful. Yarvi, who's wonderful on Chandos. Kuchar on Naxos, who's absolutely terrific. I mean, there are, like I said, good ones. Slatkin on RCA, low-level recording, but if you crank it up enough, it's a fantastic performance. However, my choice, and this may surprise some of you because it's not someone I choose very often, but André Previn with the LSO, his first one. He did it twice. He did one in Los Angeles that was, I think, on Telarc, or Telarc or Philips or one of those things, and it's quite good. But no, his first one with the London Symphony on EMI/now Warner. I just think that's an amazing performance. He gets everything right. It has the necessary transparency. It has terrific recording. It has ferocious climaxes. It has a sense of grandeur in the first movement, which is absolutely wonderful. It has no dead spots in the finale. The finale's a rondo. The rondo has this wonderful horn theme. And then it has episodes in the middle. And when you get sort of toward the end of the movement, those episodes can kind of bog down. Well, they don't. It's wonderful. The climax of the slow movement, oh my goodness, it's ferocious and exciting and scary. Really just an absolutely wonderful performance in beautiful sound and a wonderful testament to Previn's affection for Russian music, which was very, very genuine. I mean, that was sort of what he specialized in, was doing, Prokofiev and Shostakovich and Tchaikovsky and those folks. And he did them quite well during his LSO phase. And boy, what a beautiful Prokofiev Fifth that is. A symphony that so many people do badly. And so when I want to hear Prokofiev Fifth, chances are that's the one I'll reach for. I may reach for one of the others I mentioned because they're also very good. And frankly, there are so many just dreadful performances of that symphony that we have to cherish all of the good ones. I think everyone should have half a dozen of the best Prokofiev Fifths so that we can, just ignore the rest of them. But it really is surprising just how badly it comes off. And it's not a very hard symphony to do well. You just have to do what's there. And I remember I saw, a dreadful performance with who was conducting? Bitchkov was conducting. And it was just awful. Absolutely awful. I don't understand what it is that makes it go wrong. I just don't, but it does. And Previn and the LSO really do it proud. It's a splendid version where nothing goes wrong for a change. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.